Hey guys, what up? It's Miss Lady. I am finally back. It's been 2 months and I have not been vlogging. All things are well on my end. My new year was awesome. I hope you guys had a great new year. Now this is the month of March, my birthday month. I'm turning 30. This is major. But I haven't figured out what I'm gonna do on my birthday. My 20s are gonna be over on the 23rd, so I want to do something major but nothing too crazy. Also, I am later on today I am going to see I wouldn't call this a mural, it's more street art, by an artist named Ben. Like he came to Philly maybe in 2015 if I'm not mistaken, for a mural art, for the mural arts program. He did a project with them and he has like the entire alphabet scattered throughout the city of Philly, and I think majority of them are in South Philly. I'm wearing one of his shirts, the E for his name, and this is the style that he does it in, this circus font. He's very big on calligraphy, so he does these huge letters. Like he loves typography. He does these huge letters in different cities. Like he's from London, so you can go to London and see his work. You can go to Chicago, LA. Like he's all over the world. But yeah, going to South Philly later on today. You guys will see that. Today I will be reviewing a sneaker. So let's get into it. Today I'm wearing a Nike React Flyknit. These were a Nike Plus exclusive. They only released on that website on the 5th, and because I'm a member I got like a notice to actually purchase these exclusively there. But actually I'm not too sure how exclusive it is, because I was on the Nike.com website and I did see the all white pair. So I think maybe it was just a limited time for that day to get it early. So I'm not sure how that works, but yeah, definitely. Before I get into reviewing this shoe, there's been a lot of controversy back and forth about the Nike React, because obviously Adidas. Adidas has a shoe called the Ultra Boost, and a lot of people who are in the industry, whether they're Nike or Adidas, feel like this shoe is a replica of the Adidas Ultra Boost. My opinion, I can see the correlation and why people might say that, but then again, I see differences as well. Like, I think overall, like I told you guys, I don't have a pair of Adidas Ultra Boost. I actually tried a pair on, and I will say this: they are, granted, comfortable. I will say that very comfortable. It's a comfortable shoe because of the Boost technology in the sole. But I will say the Ultra Boost definitely is a wide shoe. So for me, I have a narrow foot, so that shoe does nothing for the base of like my foot, the structure of my foot. So for me, when I wear it, I feel like I don't really have that support on the actual top part of my foot and on the side of my foot. Like I feel it when on the cushion of the shoe, but that's a problem for me. So that's why Flyknit work well with me. The Vapor Max work well with me. Those sneakers work well for me because it's a narrow shoe. Like I have a narrow foot. Like when I put on anything that's like slightly of a narrow shoe, it forms my foot. So when I wear something like an Ultra Boost, because it's a wider foot, and for me, in my opinion, I feel like it's intended for someone who has a wider foot. Their foot will spread within the shoe. Mine will not. So there's no grip for me on the base of the shoe. So for me, in retrospect, this sneaker works for me because it's a narrow shoe, and it has the Prime Knit material on the base of the shoe, the top part and surrounding of the shoe. A lot of people talked about the traction within the shoe. I haven't taken this shoe out to run. I'm not a runner. I don't even plan on running in this shoe. It's too nice, in my opinion. And I know that's what it's meant for. But for me, it's more lifestyle. I wear these shoes for that aesthetic. So definitely I can understand why people see the comparison to Ultra Boost. Like you have this heel cup here. Ultra Boost has that. But I will definitely say that I feel like it's a different shoe. I see people saying that it's a comparison to Ultra Boost. I mean, I like this shoe. Like I can't wear Ultra Boost. I think that this here now, like in comparison to the Vapor Max, I can say the heel cup is definitely much more supportive. Like this cup that goes around the heel of the shoe, you feel it as soon as you put the shoe on. So I feel like my heel is definitely a lot more snugged in the Nike React than it is in the Vapor Max. So I can say that is definitely a feature. If I had to compare it to the Vapor Max, I can say that this one holds a lot stronger when it comes to the support of the heel. Because of this heel cut, it's so snugged on the back of the shoe. When you put the shoe on, you feel the snugged. And for me, I feel like that works. So if I was a runner, like that security is definitely something that I would want. And also like the big thing about this shoe that everyone's talking about is the sole. The React technology in the sole, it feels more like a cushion. Like a lot of the marketing behind this shoe was more focused on the cushion, and it feels like you're walking on a marshmallow. It definitely does. Like it's very like it has like a gooey feeling. So when you're walking, you feel your step, but not to the point where your foot is actually sinking in the shoe. Like it's just enough bounce while you're walking. So I can imagine if you're running in this shoe, like you'll have a lot of the bounce and it'll propel you forward. And also like you have these grips here too. Here, this gel, I would call this the gel patch on the shoe. You have it in the toe here at this portion, and then you actually have it in the back. Also gives you grip. I think overall, like this shoe is aesthetically beautiful. Like I love the look of it. Like I can definitely see the inspiration. I see the Flyknit racers definitely was inspired by this shoe. Even Vapor Max, like I see the silhouette here. Also, another cool feature that I love about this shoe is the lacing system. They're actually panels. Like the lacing system here, they're just a panel here and a panel here. And the laces actually, if you could see the slits, the laces go through each of those slits detailed in the shoe, which is really cool. Like it feels seamless to me. Like even though this is a sock based shoe, like I love like how like Nike is carrying that out through their shoes, and like really adding their own their touch within the lacing technology. Like I like that. Like it's very clean. Also, the Nike check here, like I love, it's not as big as the Nike check on the Vapor Max. It's, I would say medium size, and it kind of has like this matte kind of finish. It's kind of embossed a little bit, this material on the shoe. And also another thing, like I heard some reviews on this, the Nike React. Someone said that, I guess this cuff here, not even a cuff, like the way the sole comes out, like at this part here, it doesn't line up with the heel cup. Like it extends slightly. Someone called it a shelf, which I thought was pretty funny because it does look like a shelf, but like I think it's a cool feature. It's not symmetrical, and I think that's a cool thing that I like about it. Like it does not stop where the heel cup ends. It actually extends more, and I like that feature. I mean, it's not too heavy. Like I feel like it doesn't make the sneaker feel like a wedge. Like it doesn't feel like a wedge to me. Like it slightly has height to it, but not too high. Like I feel like there's a balance within the shoe. And even like this blue bar that goes around the shoe, like the contrast, like this is definitely an all white shoe. but that the blue makes the shoe pop. Like this came in a another white pair, but the back part of it, I believe it's yellow, pink, and I believe this blue color. I might be off. And then there's another colorway that is the base of it is navy blue, with that same colorway I just told you guys about. But like I saw the all white and I was like, oh, these are fresh. Definitely a summer sneaker for me. Yeah, this is definitely a summer sneaker for me. Very comfortable. I can compare this to, like I was telling you guys, the Vapor Max. The Adidas Ultra Boost, nah, I can't compare it. Like, I'm not even going to get into the beef and the copycat, like, because so many people like to focus on that, and that's not my end game. So the one thing about being a designer is everything comes with a process. Inspiration comes from everywhere, right? And your goal as a designer is to find that inspiration, but make it your own. And I think that's what a lot of these sneaker brands do. And for me, that's what I see. And there's so many people that are into the whole copycat era. Like this is the world that we live in. Like there's so many genres of copycats. But the thing that I love, like last year, about what Virgil was doing in his team, and Nike allowed him to collab, is they created their own view of Nike based on this whole DIY, do-it-yourself look. And that's dope. Like I've seen so many people taking that inspiration from what Virgil did and creating their own. And I'll show you guys some pictures, and I'll tag you guys their names of some artists that took that same idea but made it their own. Like there's this one guy, I believe his name is Justin. I don't recall his name. I'll show you guys his work, but he definitely took that same thinking, but he made it his own. And I think that's just really dope. He actually has an art exhibit based off of like that. And that's, for me, that's not copycatting. That's finding something that has been out and created in the world, but finding something and being inspired by it, totally different things. And I think that this shoe is based off of being inspired. And actually Nike realizing like, hey, we need a runner that it's good for our runners. Like how do we improve our product? And I think that's what Nike has done. Like if people see this as Ultra Boost, then hey, like I'm not here to say that, oh, Nike's better, oh, Adidas is better, copycats, whatever. Like everyone copies off of something or finds inspiration from something. Like, and I think that's what this shoe is for me. Like it's a beautiful shoe. I love it. Like I think that I don't know if I will get different colorways of this shoe like I did with the Vapor Max, but I think this is a beautiful shoe. Like overall, this is going to be dope in my collection. Definitely going to get somewhere out of it this summer. Most important thing for me, like I like to see how people wear this shoe. For me, because I'm into style too, like how you pull this shoe off. Like you can buy the shoe and be into the latest trends or whatever, but like I'm interested in like the aesthetics of the shoe, where the inspiration came from. But like what do you wear with this shoe? Like it's so many people like get caught up in that, and I'm just like, okay, that's cool, but like what does it look like? How do you wear it? What do you think about when you're putting this shoe on? Like how do you layer it with an outfit? Like aesthetically, what does it look like? Like not just the shoe, the full outfit. So I'll show you guys like a clip of what my full outfit looks like, and I will be off to see some dope street art.